It was a cold and very windy afternoon. Low clouds gave the mountains a dreary and ominous look. To avoid the long paddle through Abraham Lake, part one of our journey would take us from the access point close to Saskatchewan Crossing to Preacher's Point. Surrounded by breathtaking mountains, anticipation grew. Shortly we would once again be dipping our paddles. Very scenic here. This is our put-in off the highway here. You can see the water is very, very fast. Day one, Operation Tip the Line.
Doug had to stop for a little hat issue. Looks like it's under control. Tony.
Holy fuck.
It makes you wonder why that's here.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember it last time. Nothing in here.
I say we just go over to the right. Something's coming up. Go to the right. Yeah, there's something coming up, man. Okay. Eddie out? Fuck. Whoa.
What's on, Doug? You into it yet? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want a break? What's going on? Can't hear you. Keep going.
It says keep.
Oh, look at the sign. Sign on the other side of the log.
Where?
Right in front of you.
Oh yeah, I see it. No camping. Yeah, no
They
camping.
might say that everywhere.
You want to stay away from that rock.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe spot.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go where he is.
He's really ripping, man. Oh boy.
Hey, paddle hard, I guess. Just cross that.
No, you don't want to go into the current here. You just go around it. Get ready. We'll be okay. Keep her nice and slow. Keep her nice and slow. Oh boy. Fuck. Oh boy. Oh fuck. We're fucked. Back up. I we're fucked. Yeah, go back. Yeah. Right over there?
Yes, start heading upstream.
Hold on, let me get on this side of it. You ready? Ah!
We had been tossed into the icy cold current. There was little time to think. This was a very dangerous situation. Suddenly I swam to the only shore I could see, a sheer 10-meter cliff. Time stood still. Eventually the fierce current would just push me into the huge cliff. My cold hands slid as I tried to grip the cliff for dear life. The undertow was pulling me under. I was swallowing water. Before I had the time to panic, I felt the bottom. I had been washed upon a sandy beach. I looked down the river for Barry. To my sheer amazement, Barry had stayed with the canoe. He swam and directed the canoe towards me. I waded into the current and grabbed the canoe. The mighty river had spared our lives. We were so lucky. We didn't bother rejoicing, since we were being greeted by a fierce wind, and draped in our wet clothing, new danger, hypothermia.
Oh, good, I didn't lose my fucking case. Huh. You still got
Oh man, I got our shit's gonna be wet. Sleeping bags and shit.
No, I think my stuff will be okay. It's all covered. It's in a current.
We still had to find our way around the whirlpool. It seemed the best way to do this was from the left-hand shore. In order to do this, we decided to paddle and wade our way upstream. Unfortunately, the large sweepers and current made this impossible. I had spotted a trail that went around the large rock. Portaging would be the safest route.
I have Barry's barbecue, so he doesn't have that, but I'm sure they'll get by. I'm not even going to cook tonight. I'll go off non-cookables just because I'm in a bad mood, and I'll drink my beers because I'm in a bad mood, but I won't do any THC because that'll probably put me in a state I don't want to be in. It is muddy here, it's cold, it's windy, it's basically windy. So I would have kept paddling for another hour. Yeah, so it was really windy, and at one point I was going down sideways and I really couldn't control it. So at that point I had to stop paddling. And I waited, of course, but you can wait forever. And it was like super hard to pitch this tent. I pitched it 3 times. Once I got the poles backwards, once I got the stupid thing on the bottom backwards, and then it's blown all over the place. And needless to say, it's weighted down with things that shouldn't be in the tent. But what can I do? Even my sleeping gear does not weigh it down a lot. So here we go. I'll have these 2 beers before dark. And then after dark, I'm not sure what I'll do. It's a fire ban, so I'm probably not going to make a fire. Sit out here until I get fucked up, and then I'll go to bed.
Trying to line the canoe upstream.
By some miraculous thing, these guys showed up. They dumped in the Whirlpool Rapids. Apparently I bobbed right over top of them without noticing them.
Let's just try this.
He's like the garbage bag man with his... I said, is he wet? I couldn't see any wetness on him because he's totally rainproofed.
Yeah, you call me the glad man, I guess. Eh? The glad garbage man? See that? You see the glad man?
There they are. They tipped in the whirlpool. Everything. So what'd you do? You leaned over and water came in?
Well, what happened is we were trying to front ferry to get over to get back into the current so we eddied out. There's that term again, eddy out.
Yes, and you ferried. All that didn't help.
No, we've got too much weight on our canoe.
Yes,
So
you got the lawn chairs, you got everything in the kitchen sink,
there's too
and
many
I'm
fucking
carrying
luxury.
half your guys' gear.
There's too many luxury items.
Yes, exactly. And because I know this is serious stuff. You don't bring a lot of shit because you're going to lose it.
My sleeping bag is nice and dry.
So
I can deploy this in years.
sure.
Okay.
But
so,
did you just tip over and
no, basically,
like you leaned over and water came in? Like how did it actually happen?
You don't.
Or
lean
one of you
over.
jumped out?
No, you don't lean over. It's the current at some point you're taking in, and the push of those waves coming at you are pushing you over. And as much as you try to brace
So the canoe went sideways,
sideways,
and eventually water goes in.
eventually water goes in.
Okay.
And at some point, as much as you're trying to brace and keep it up,
Yes.
Because I've had things like that happen before. There's times when you actually get out of it.
Yes.
Right?
Why didn't guys bail?
You didn't bail.
Why?
Like
Why didn't you bail?
It's like the Titanic sinking.
If you would have bailed, the thing would have went upright.
What, just jump out of the boat?
Yeah, then it would have buoyed
Maybe
straight.
it would have floated away.
Well, no, you hang on to it. That's why you got all the ropes and shit, right? Usually you don't need the ropes.
Simply put, it was not a good moment.